Coach,
Yo, 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 what's up, my brother?
how are you?
I'm phenomenal. How about yourself?
Oh, can't complain. Happy to have you on the show. First and
Thanks
foremost,
for inviting
we
me.
are live with Coach Mustafa Mickens from Atlanta.
Yeah,
We've been
Meekins.
following Meekins, excuse me. We've been following you for a while now, and I'm glad you're finally starting to get that recognition, man. Everybody knowing
No
about you
doubt,
now and
no
about
doubt.
your teaching, man.
Yes,
You
sir,
you
no
you you
doubt.
you were working with Tevin Farmer not too long ago. We seen you with
Hmm.
Tank. That's starting to be a reoccurring thing. Yeah, man. Just congratulations on all the success.
Thank you. I appreciate that, brother.
So, what's on the agenda for 2025 for you, Coach?
Well, it's been a good year so far. Great year. Tevin, he fought Zepeda. Even though we came up short, we get the nod, but I was very proud of that performance. Great camp. Tevin did phenomenal in Cancun, which many guys don't do. So you know what I'm saying, I'm honored to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So then I had two guys fight on the B side. Um, my young guy Troy Nash. We fought there every season, and he got a very very good victory. Had a fight this Friday. Corey Marksman out there from Orlando. He fought on MVP, undefeated. He fought another 10-0 guy and got him out in the seventh round. My amateurs still doing their thing, winning national. So pretty good year so far. I just want to keep growing, keep building, basically.
Yeah, I was super impressed with Nash, man. I reached out. I don't think we ever got him on. I gotta confirm because
I talked to his pops. He want to get on.
yeah,
Talked to him last night, matter
man,
of fact.
him and Tyshawn, what is it, Tyshawn Denson from
That John
Cincinnati.
Denson. Ooh,
Man, those
that John
kids
was cooking.
yeah, they were standouts. They did good. You guys did very, very good. I was super impressed with the composure of Nash, man. How long have you
Yeah, yeah,
been
very good
working
point.
with him?
Well, I just maybe when I was a kid with Tevin, we linked up and the chemistry was good. We always mutually see each other from nationals, see each other around, but we got together. It was man, it was beautiful. I love working with him, man.
Yeah, man. And Corey, is that new? Because his father was the trainer. When did you get in with
You know,
Marksman?
his father's still the trainer, but same thing. He come to Atlanta every now and then. He'll spar my gym, and we kind of built. You know what I'm saying? Built a good little connection from there, good chemistry. And so I went down there a couple weeks ago, worked with him. It was good. So he asked me to just, you know what I'm saying, join the team. So of course, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, it was beautiful performance. Great job.
Um, Obviously, you had Tevin Farmer in a Cepeda fight. Um,
Hmm.
Zepeda is now fighting Shakur, another southpaw. Uh,
Yeah.
I know you appreciate the sweet science. So, what can Shakur do in that fight to draw in the casual fans? Because you and I are gonna appreciate what he does the way that we. I'm sure
Yeah.
you did. You appreciate Devin's performance?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I did think it was a bit tentative, but I still appreciated
it was it,
that he
it,
was
it was a
boxing.
little bit. People don't understand what he just went through. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
you got to understand that he just had a hell of a fight with Ryan, very tough, brutal fight. He got up every time, so it wasn't like a one round knockout. He got up what 3 or 4 times,
Hmm.
so he took a lot of punishment. Then this era of social media and they coming at him crazy. He hears all that. Everybody say he never be the same. He never bounce back. Fighters are only human. They hear that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it may make him be a little extra defensive than he usually is. You know what I'm saying? And but again, he's human. That's his first fight back. People should give him some time to kind of, you know what I'm saying? Get his confidence and his swagger back. But he did good. He won in my opinion, won every single round. You
Yep.
know,
Yep.
that's first time probably being
And I blame,
in a fight
honestly,
hurt
I
like that
blame
ever. But
Ramirez. Ramirez would cut the ring, but not cut the ring with any punches. So he would
of course,
try to close it off, but never throw the right. Go to the
he's
left,
lethal.
but never throw the
Yes,
left. He just
yes,
was there. I don't know. And
yes,
when I
yes.
heard his interview, he said, "Oh, basically the same thing Delos Santos said about Shakur. Like
That's all
I
they're gonna
didn't want
keep
to.
saying.
I didn't want to let my hands go and get countered. And it's like,
Of course.
so what are
So
you
that tells you
doing?
that they've been doing something that obviously he's doing something to make him not want to swing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that
He's
left
a
hook.
counterpunch.
That
He's
left
making
hook.
you not want to hit him. So you gotta applaud that for Devin making a guy not want to punch. They criticize him all they want to. That's your opinion. But give credit when credit is due. The guy admitting that he don't want to punch because he don't want to get counted. He must be feeling something making him not want to let his hands go.
Yeah.
Devin couldn't punch. If Devin can't punch, why he scared to get counted? Or why he don't want to get counted? If you don't hit hard, keep going. Obviously, he can punch a little bit, like Floyd. So Floyd can't punch. If Floyd can't punch, why nobody run Floyd over? Because them shots hurting. You know what I'm saying? Them shots coming back. You feel them shots that come back at you.
Now, in terms of Shakur and Zepeda, is there a way that Shakur can maybe win that fight the way Mayweather looked versus Canelo, or maybe the way he looked versus Valdez, just to
Yes, of
win the
course.
fans back? Because
Yeah.
right now they're
Well,
not high on Shakur.
of course. And the fans, um, there been a lot of guys who've been called boring over the years.
Oh
It's
yeah.
nothing new. Nothing new.
Pernell Whitaker
I
was
think she
called boring.
called boring.
Floyd
Mark
Mayweather was
Sharp
called boring.
Johnson, Corey Spinks, B Hop. They call Andre Ward boring. I was if I was Shakur, if I was Shakur trainer, uh, don't even feed into that stuff, man. Don't even go back and forth for social media. Do you? You win it easily. As soon as you get hurt, they gonna try to troll you. If he try to go out there and engage and try to impress somebody
But you don't think
and
he's
get
being
caught one
iced
time,
out? I think the era that you're
he is.
talking about, it was the HBO era, so they were still
They
forced
iced,
to
but
fight.
no, they iced them guys out too.
I mean, but they got
They
their
iced
fight
out too
eventually.
short.
Like Frankie Randall got the
Yeah,
fight,
yeah, yeah,
Purnell
yeah.
got to fight. They got their
Eventually,
fight.
but not what he wanted. It's gonna get eventually. He keep winning, keep doing, he get eventually. He keep winning. He's dominating. It ain't nothing close. It ain't no discrepancy. You say it's boring, but he's winning. And to me, Shakur ain't running. He ain't in front of them guys. He might stay like one time, small. Look against Padley. He didn't run like that. But if Bivol Boss run the ring, it's the greatest thing ever. You
Yeah.
see, if Shakur do it, Shakur's boring. So a lot of bias, a lot of BS. Um, I think Shakur can beat Zepeda pretty easily.
I don't know, man. I feel like Bivol lets his hands go a little bit. I guess maybe it's the combination, though,
Look
right?
up.
Bivol
Yeah.
uses 1-2-1 a lot, where Shakur is more like
Okay.
jab
So
and the straight
check it out.
left.
I'm gonna show you. Let's look up shots thrown per round.
Hmm.
Okay.
Versus who?
So versus say last best whoever. Bivol versus Beterbiev two. Right. Give me a second. Compute box. Okay. Compute box total. Bivol threw 423 punches. Right.
Uh huh.
423 divided by 12 is, hold on. Yeah, I'm on the phone, mama. I'm on the phone. On interview, yeah. It's 35 shots around, right? 35 shots around.
There was
Shakur versus
for Bivol. He threw 423
Bivol.
punches over 12 rounds, averaging
Total.
35.3 per
Yes.
round.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go Shakur versus Padley.
Yeah, but come on,
Okay.
no, coach.
Okay. Okay.
Hell
Valdez.
no. Padley
Name a
not on
fight.
the level of
Name a
better
fight.
beef, so you gonna let your hands
Name,
go more.
no. Name a fight. Valdez.
Valdez.
Dos Santos. Give me any fight you want. Any
Yeah,
fight you
Delos
want.
Santos. Delos Santos.
Okay.
Delos Santos.
Okay.
Or Nakatilia.
Okay.
Or Nakatilia.
Okay. So Shakur versus Dos Santos. Shakur threw 209 punches, right? So that's about half of Bibbles. He landed 65 punches. That ain't like a You feel me?
Uh-huh.
That ain't like no. He ain't punching at all. You feel me? He's a conservative puncher. It ain't like one guy throwing 1,000, Shakur throwing 200. You know what I'm saying? But nobody criticizes Bivol.
Again,
No
I
one.
just think it's because Bivol's doing combination versus one punch.
No, 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 I'm not saying Bivol is more active, but I'm saying the widespread just trying to handle Shakur. That Shakur is trash. Man, Shakur's a beast, man. He been good for years. He was the number one guy in the amateurs for years. It wasn't like he came out the blue.
Well, today's topic we're addressing Shakur's interview with Charlemagne the God on the Breakfast Club, where he himself said, "I watched Conor Benn's fight. I think I can beat Conor Benn at 54." Conor Benn heard the
Uh,
interview and today said, "Hey, let's not talk. Let's do it next. Talk is cheap." How do you see that fight playing out? Obviously, I still have Shakur as the favorite based off defense, undefeated record,
yeah.
three-time champ.
Shakur's big
Conor's
too.
never been a champ. You know, Conor has an aggressive style, but Shakur's more of a boxer. But can he get it done in your opinion? At 54,
If
like
I,
he wants. I can let you hear the audio if you need to hear it to believe it.
nah, 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 nah. If I had to pick a fight in that fight, of course I'd pick Shakur. I think Shakur have probably sparred guys just as big as Conor Ben, and Shakur, do well. I've never heard anybody take off for Shakur. I've never heard, I'm in the gyms. I've never heard anyone say they beat up on Shakur. Not saying he can't get beat up because he's a human. Anybody get touched up, but from looking at some technically wise, do I think that he can handle Conor Ben? Yes, I think Conor Ben jumps in erratically. Um, I think style make fights. I think Shakur will know how to handle that. Put it like that.
And do you agree with him, quote unquote, daring to be great, moving up 3 divisions to fight Conor Ben? Or should he just wait it out at 35?
I would, I think he should wait it at 35 and get on through. But he's grown, and he got a. I mean, he got a belt. I don't think so. He got a belt at 47, 54. But
Nah, it would
big
just be
money
a big
fight,
fight,
money.
yeah.
Yeah, big fight, money grab. Maybe he don't like him. I don't know, but uh, I would say stay at 35. You know what I'm saying? Look for the biggest fights around there. 35, 40. A lot of big fights. Move around. It's probably hard to be undisputed because Tank got a bet at 35. Loma kind of on the in and out. So I'm saying then you got Keyshawn. He ain't gonna fight Keyshawn. So I can understand he trying to find big fights. You know what I'm saying? He trying to find the biggest. While he young and he can trying to find the biggest fights possible.
Yeah. I got some questions from the people for you. The first one is from THD Boxing. He says, "What made you close the doors to the gym, and do you ever plan on opening them back up again?"
I be traveling so much, man. I love Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I love Atlanta. So I be thinking all the time, I miss the gym. But I'm all over and cats ain't really coming to Atlanta like that. I gotta go to them. You know? But yeah, maybe. I think about it all the time. If I had help I would.
Uh, he says, "Any tips for coaches looking to open their own boxing gym? And what was the moment that made you say, 'This was my calling'?"
Mm, tips would be passion, man. Do it with passion. Help people. That's the biggest. The people feel energy. They feel you sincere, trying to really help them. I think that draws them in.
I got Malcolm in New York City. He says, "Blind rank these 5 coaches." He stole this question. That's nasty work, man. This is Quest question. Quest, you really said you the best you are. Malcolm says, "Blind rank these 5 coaches." Freddie Roach. I have to give them to you one at a time, and you have to put them 1 through 5 where you feel they deserve to be ranked. But I can't give you the next name till you rank the first name.
Are they current or are they all time?
Um, there is all time in here.
5.
Nacho Beristain,
3.
Angelo Dundee.
Nowhere.
Oh! Controversial. Eddie Futch.
Woo! I'm gonna say 1.
Ooh, he got you, Coach Emmanuel Stewart.
2.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I always go with them. Like back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Um, they both phenomenal coaches. Those are the guys I really learned from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it would be one or the other at 1 and 2, to me, in my opinion. And Nacho
Oh
3, I
man.
like that one.
That was funny because that's somebody else's question. That's hilarious. It's Cannon says, peace. I hope all is well. Have you ever wanted to train a fighter after seeing him? Excuse me. Peace. I hope all is well. Have you ever wanted to train a fighter after seeing them in the gym versus them coming to you looking for a trainer? Keep doing what you do. Flex emoji, TBV all day.
Every now and then you see guys. See, I would love to. You know what I'm saying? I would love to work with a guy, but not really. You know.
All right. I got G from Brooklyn. He says, I seen you work with Latundra Jones. Do you know why she stopped boxing?
I don't
Isn't
know
she
who that is.
Latundra Jones?
Latundra Jones.
Yeah, isn't that that's the wife of oh my J Leo Love.
Ah, yeah. I don't know what happened with her.
Oh.
I didn't hear anything. So I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't answer. I don't know at all.
BP from Bulgaria. Love your work, coach. I know you
Salute.
emphasize on a lot of shadow boxing drills. Can you give a round by round shadow boxing routine that we can incorporate in everyday sessions?
Uh, I mean, I plenty. Man, I have too many of them, man. Tell them DM me. I got a million of them. I can send them.
DM them, BP. I got Darius Flowers that says, hey, coach. Darius from Minnesota. Thanks for taking the time to jump on the show and share some of your life stories with us. My question is, what 3 or 4 exercises would you recommend us at home fans to do to prepare for an amateur fight? Ness has a great show with the Border Wars and would love to know which exercises are most do fight preparations. I guess he meant must do fight preparations. Thanks for all you give to the game and community. So I have amateur shows. We do amateur shows. We try to do at least one every quarter. A lot of my amateurs
Yeah, I heard about those.
Okay. A lot of my amateurs are new. They're converting. They're like guys our age. I get them off the couch.
Yeah.
So some of these guys are truck drivers. Some of them are mailmen. Construction guys. They can't really make it to the gym 5 days a week. So they are looking
Yes, sir.
for alternatives that they could still do at LA Fitness, maybe in their home garage gym, and get that
Shadow.
sparring on the weekends.
Yep. Shadow boxing and running sprints.
You said shadow
I
boxing
think
and running
those are
sprints?
running sprints.
Yeah, no, and you're right because if at this level, it's about stamina. If you could throw more
Yeah, you
punches
got to
than
be
your
in shape.
opponent, you gonna
You
win.
good. You gonna handle business.
Salute,
Running because it keep
salute.
you in shape. Do those sprints. And shadow boxing keep your form tight.
I got B3 boxing picks out of VA. Coach, excellent job working with Corey Marksman. He was sharp on May 9th. Thank you for coming on TBV. My question is, can you tell the viewers about your relationship with Tank Davis and how long back your history with Tank goes?
Ah man, me and Tank go back a minute. I think it was D. Michael Harris, my boy D. Mike. He put us together. D. Mike and Tank was real cool for years. I started training D. Mike, and so Tank would come to Atlanta. He would vibe with D. Mike. So he came through the gym, worked a couple of days, a little bit. Then he came again, and we had a media workout for one of his fights he had here in Atlanta, and it was great. You know what I'm saying? I took care of him real good, and so we just vibe from there. So every time he come to Atlanta, he want to work, he hit me up, we work good, and as always, you know what I'm saying? Always good work, respectful, and we get it in. Yeah, maybe about 2019, 2020. Been a while. Been a few years.
I got RB the baller. What are the top 3 things you'd advise an amateur boxer to work on if you could be specific?
Work on your jab, work on your defense, and work on body punching.
I got blessings, coach. Without naming them, what's the most one of your fighters had to cut during fight week or days before a fight? And did they rehydrate to? What did they rehydrate to? Excuse me. So what's the most weight a
Fight week,
fighter
I
had to
tried.
cut?
Yeah, fight week, I try to be like around maybe 10 pounds. That you don't want to get too hard. You don't want to be over that and make it hard on yourself. Um, and be stressful the week. You know what I'm saying? The whole time you thinking about nothing but cutting weight instead of thinking about for the fight. You know what I'm saying? Your strategy for the fight, your tactics.
I got Talk Trends that says, how do you spot talent?
Mm. Watch them in the ring. Watch them on the back. Watch them. Like I remember my guy. You remember I had Mac truck, right?
Yep.
That truck can fight. Mac truck is good. People come to my gym and they'll see Mac truck like the fat boy. And they'll see somebody that's 6'4", 6'5", long arms, good physique, and they'll think that guy is talented. I'm telling all the time, no, this guy right here is talented to fight. He can fight. And lo and behold, they eventually spar something in Matt Trucker. You do him dirty, you know what I'm saying? It's like so. I never look at the size. I look at how they look shadow box, how they look on the bag, how they look in the ring, not how fast they can run sprints or whatever like that. That's physical ability. Talent, I want to see talent at what? Talent at basketball, talent at football, talented with boxing. You know what I'm saying? And so in the ring, for me, gives you everything you need.
All right. Next one is from Quest in VA. What's up, coach? Blind rank these actors. Dwayne Johnson,
The whole Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock,
I'm not a big TV guy. I would
W-
probably say five. I don't know.
Will Smith,
Three.
Terrence Howard. Did I lose you?
I think for sex might come off on the
Oh, yeah, he getting phone calls. Damn. Yo, that's nasty. Malcolm stole his thunder. Stole that question, Malcolm. You back, coach? You back? Yo, coach, you there? You have yourself muted. Well, while we waiting for the coach to connect, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I see a lot of y'all complaining about the questions. That's why y'all supposed to drop it, New York Bullet. Where's your question at? You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat is a member. You can literally drop a question, but you don't. You only talk about other people's questions. Y'all terrible. Nasty work. We got Kashwal, 5 pounder. I'm an English man, so obviously pro Ben if it happens. But I think Stevenson would make him look silly even at 154. Tailor-made for Shakur. Damn. Latron Cooper, tank pack again? You really want to do that right now? When the coach might be jumping back?
Real fast. Come on, man. I just got my hair done 2 days ago.
Swing the remix gone.
I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done. 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 Why y'all boys like I'm saying bullshit? Like this is real facts. Like this is real facts. Why y'all boys like I'm saying bullshit? Like this is real facts. It burnt my eyes. Like this is real facts. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair.
All right. Leonard Sterling with the 5-pounder. GGG 100% got obsessed with Canelo from 2015. GGG unluckily signed fights with Pirog back injury. Andy Lee, GGG father died. Chavez Jr. had top rank dispute. George 14 $5. Come on, Ness. Without Tank, all y'all be defending boring fights like Dev all day. At least they find the people we want them to fight. Bandalorian, $5. If Shakur and Matias both win July 12th, would them two fighting in Puerto Rico or New York be a proper fight? And if you ask yes, I don't know. Who put that fight on? Matchroom could put it on. Turkey Alashi could put it on. I've been said that, bro. That's the nasty thing. That if he ever fights Sabril Matias, I'm going to redig that audio. I'm going to redig up that audio because I've been told him to fight Matias in Puerto Rico to gain those Puerto Rican fans and get adapted. Coach, you back?
My brother, my bad, man.
Nah, no worries, man. I know you get phone calls. Sometimes that throws you off with the audio. But you were
Yeah.
on ranking Terrence Howard, or do you want me to start all over?
No, I got it. Terrence Howard, I'm gonna say, I can't go back and do nothing, right? I kept it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him at 4,
Ice Cube
2.
and Denzel.
Come on, man. Denzel 1.
I got Alex Vega from Palm Beach, South Florida. After the two
Okay.
fights, either Zepeda, what does he do best? And what does you feel Farmer was able to take advantage of? So, okay, what does Zepeda do best, and what do you feel Farmer was able to take
Oh,
advantage
great
of?
question. Zapata apply that pressure. He relentless. He's coming. He ain't playing with it. I think that Tevin was able to neutralize it. When not so much going away from him. Because going away from him, he gonna keep walking you down, and eventually he'll run you over. So Tevin was able to, you know what I'm saying, push him back, lock him up. You know what I'm saying. Just neutralize him that way instead of going backwards.
Does Tevin have more power than Shakur in your eyes? Because it feels like ever since he moved to 35, he was dropping people, and he even got a stoppage. I know that stoppage was like
Or
on
Tevin.
yeah.
I tell you what, I've never worked with Shakur to honestly say that Tevin hit harder than him or not. Just keeping it real, but I will say this: Tevin's power is very underrated. Tevin can punch. He just learning how to sit on him. You know what I'm saying? And have the mentality that instead of going for a decision, going for the stoppages. And that's a lot of it. That's what it is more than power. Because if a grown man hit another grown man, he can hurt him and knock him out. It's more or less on the mentality to sit on it, not being on your toes, being flat footed, and learn how to turn to your shots. Shakur make a punch. I don't know. From TV, you don't really see that, but um, that cannot be the case all the time. Maybe he's choosing to be elusive. He's choosing to just uh, pity pat and get out the way. He choosing maybe not to commit because when you commit, you also open to get countered. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it could be a preference thing.
Quan out of Cleveland, what is more difficult, training grown men, latecomers with natural bad habits, or training young kids with attention problems?
Oh, what's worse or what's better?
Yeah, what's more difficult for you? Training,
I think more
grown men.
difficult is training. I think training more kids are more difficult.
For what reasons?
A lot of times the kid might be the parent that wants them to box.
Yeah.
You see, so they could simply really not even want to do it. But if a grown man wants to box, it may be a learning curve, of course, but it's something that he wants to do. He'll show up. He'll have energy. He may have a future. A lot of people that we really like started late. Dwight Muhammad Kawi, Ronnie Lau. These guys started boxing up in age, and they became, hell of a fighters. So, me personally, I kind of like to think guys too late. It may be an uphill battle, of course, but you give me a grown man that's gonna show every day, show and work hard. I'll, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. I got Z Pacino that says, Pacino out of St. Louis. Salute, coach. I really appreciate the way you coach. You did an amazing job with Troy Nash. Did you choose boxing or did boxing choose you? What's your story?
Ah, that's all I know is boxing, man. My uncle fought, my father fought, so that's what I raised up under. You know what I'm saying? So I can say boxing chose me. That's just what I did. You know what I'm saying? From a baby. Um, yeah, I'm raised up in the gym. I fought as an amateur, maybe 40 to 50 fights as an amateur, not too much, but never fought professionally. So it's almost like saying boxing chose me. I say I had no choice. I do love boxing, but it's like my first love, where it was like it's what what I'm saying, what I always did. My family did it. So I was just raised up right up under it. My son is 5 years old, and my son he never played ball in his life, never. He never had toys in his life. My son toys is jump rope and heavy bag. He don't even know what that stuff is. You know what I'm saying?
So is Mac Truck back training with you or no more?
No, 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 no. I don't know
Did
where
he?
Mac is, honestly.
Oh, you don't know? Because I mean, he
No.
hasn't fought in a year. Last I heard, I thought he was with Jerron, right? I mean, not Jerron,
Yeah,
Bozy.
Bozy in there. Yeah. I think he's up there in Philly. I think. Last I heard, I don't know, but from what I know, yeah, he up there. And Bozy's a hell of a coach, so
Well, I got Bones 13 from Fort Worth, Texas. What's the update on Farmer's tick that he got? Is that something that has a cure for it? I think it's something that bothers him during the fights. Thanks, coach.
he had his whole life as a child. Um, he always was able to, still operate and deal with it and still do what he did. You know what I'm saying? But from what I'm hearing, yeah, since he was a child, his mother and everyone knows, his whole family knows. He's always had that. I don't think there's no cure. I think it's just he finds ways to still operate. You know what I'm saying? And deal with it at the same time.
I got the next one is good afternoon, Adrian from Lakeland. Do you think Shakur is skilled enough to beat Conor Benn at 154 pounds? Too small for Ben, or would be too skilled for him?
You know me. I'm a skill guy. And honestly, all the great fights that we think about, that we talk about, they've all went up. Every last one. From Henry Armstrong went up. Sam Langford went up. Um, Purnell was 5'6", he went up. Floyd wasn't no big 47. He went to 54 eventually. Crawford going to fight Canelo. I don't think that Conor Ben is so much bigger that it'll be unmanageable. You know what I'm saying? I think Shakur, he even a real small 35. Shakur ain't no small guy. Probably walk around 60. You know what I'm saying? He probably around the same height as Conor Benn. And again, Shakur is very, 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 very skilled. Um, Again, the good ones, that wasn't the thing. Durant came at 35, and way up there. Tommy Hearn with the cruiserweight and won a world title. He didn't fight a Doug, he fought a world champion and beat him. Um, so if Shakur is great, like some people think he say he is, then of course he can do good at 54. Well, against Conor Benn. Conor Benn is not for Dura. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's a nah, sheesh. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's a elite, huge 54 pounder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Conor Benn, I don't know, but I'm thinking what 5'8", 5'9". They're probably similar height. You know what I'm saying? The Shakur be all right. That what he want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. I got James Benitez in Atlanta. He says, Coach, thank you for showing that your coaching methods work on the big stage. The city of Atlanta has love for you and your family. I promise and believe you will get world title one day from Decatur, Georgia.
I love Atlanta. It's my home. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
James Valdez, San Antonio, Texas. Who are your top three trainers of all time?
All time trainers, I would have to say Eddie Futch, Emmanuel Stewart, and mm, that's tough. George Benton.
I got Treese in Toledo, Ohio. He says, what do you do to fix, quote unquote, fix Jared Anderson?
Oh man, Jerry Anderson is a beast, a problem, man. He's a very good fighter. This the era we living in. Guys lose, and they fall apart when they shouldn't. They have no reason to fall apart. You know what I'm saying? Um, Jared was the man from the amateurs going on up. Okay, Jared is very, 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 very good. He jumped too far out there. It's the truth. He lost. So what? There been plenty of guys that lost before. Danny Dubois lost twice. He's the world champ right now. You know, Jared's got to get his mind right. You know, I don't think he got a million uh, flaws in his game. Of course, he's young, a lot to learn. But I like Jared. Um, and what he going through, like I say, like it's normal. You see what Devin going through. Them guys got stopped. It's almost like PTSD. You feel me? They just took bad losses, and then they read them comments. Everybody talking about them crazy. You know what I'm saying? They you know how some guy got like a hype man like Church be with Devin Haney. He always telling Devin Haney, Lord Devin Haney. Them guys need that to kind of put that confidence back in their backpack. You know what I'm saying? You still the king. And done but Didi Brown with Muhammad Ali. You feel me? He always taught that taught Ali. It kept Ali so confident. You know what I'm saying? So I think and then just boost him up. He's still the man. He can get back. He lost. So what? That ain't nothing. Made a lot of money. You feel me? Lost against a very good fighter. He lose against no bum. A grown man, big old joker. What we call him about 6'6", 6'7", 290, 280. That's a big old joker, man. One mistake, can't recover. But
So what's
Jared all
what
right,
what's
man.
your plan with Aaron the plumber? Is that just like some social media shit, or like he's really trying to work?
Man. Yeah, he got a fight coming up.
Okay, well he got misfits or
Yeah,
creator
so something like,
creator
I don't know
league.
sure, but something like that right there. Celebrity mixed type boxer. He ain't sent me the opponents yet. But he says it's a tall guy. He messaged me.
Is he a
And
heavyweight or
then
what?
right now he like 185, 190.
Okay.
So he like I say, he say he got a fight coming up. I tell him, let's work. You want to learn some. You want to work out? He said, nah, I got a fight coming up. Okay, let's get busy. Let's learn some real skills. So let's learn how to work behind your jab, how to have good balance, how to take away someone's jab. And he been showing them every day, twice a day. Been working hard. We don't do no miss, we do no flash, no nothing. We really working on some science, and he's understanding. He's listening to it. So rest up to him. All I can do is um, give him the game that I've been taught. And he take it heavyweight where how far he want to take it. But so far, he say he got a fight coming up. As far as I know.
And in terms of the Normans, Brian Norman Jr. and Senior, did you envision them doing it this fast? Did you always see the talent would take them to
Well,
world championship level this fast?
Lil B's good, man. Lil B, he been putting people down in the gyms for years. He been rumbling. Um, I don't think many people knew he was gonna be at this year. Because I mean, 2 years ago, we were talking about Terrence and Arrow. That was talking division 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, until Terrence became
The
undefeated. Terrence
hardcores, the
vacated.
hardcores knew because there were sparring rumors between Terrence and Lil B.
Yeah, and I wasn't there, but I heard Lil B did very well. I heard some stuff that he clipped him and heard him or whatever like that. But I heard Terrence, he stood up like he did what Terrence does. So we knew what Lil B was. Lil B is a problem. He's a beast, and if you underestimate him, he gonna hurt you. He gonna do you dirty. Uh, I see him doing this thing. I see him going crazy. I see his pops. I see they got the stuff going on with Bozy and them, and you gotta understand that he's a father, man. Father's gonna step for their sons, man. They gonna go hard for their children, man. No matter what. In my mind, my child is the greatest
Rightfully
ever.
so.
Ain't nothing like him. Nobody can't touch him, and it is what it is. So um, you can't knock him. You can't knock Bill. You can't knock Henry Garcia. That's their children. You know what I'm saying? You can't knock those guys. That not only a coaching thing, that's an emotional thing. That's a father defensive thing. My kids live with me in my house, right? My mom live with me too. I defend my kids all the time. They did bad in school. Oh, it'll be okay. The teacher's fault. You know what I'm saying? That's like a natural thing. So you can't knock him. He riding for his son to the utmost. He trained his son. He built his son. Whether you agree or disagree, you gotta respect it. You gotta understand he's a father. His son got a championship, a belt on the B side, going to Kelly beating that ball like that right there. Come on, you can't tell right now. You can't tell right now. You can't tell B nothing right now. The pops. You can't tell nothing right now. He didn't want to hear that. We came from nothing. We came from Georgia. We underdog for life. So again, whether you may feel like you know disagree with whatever, you gotta understand he's a father that came from zero. So yeah, he crunk right now. He lit.
That is the last question, Coach. Can you please give out your social media for anybody that isn't following you or would
Uh
like to reach out to you?
Mustafa's box. I'm on IG, man. I try to put out good content, good stuff all the time. That's what I try to do is put out quality stuff, not a bunch of stuff for clickbaits and likes. I do my thing. Any questions that you may have, hit me up. More than welcome to respond to you ASAP.
All right, Coach. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Hey, Ness, one more thing before we get off here, man.
Yeah.
You know that fight when I was with Matt Trent knocked out Jaden Booth,
Yeah.
and everybody said, I'm pointing at somebody in the crowd. I tell you about pointing at Ness. Me and Ness
Yeah.
was going at it. Great
Nah,
night,
man,
man.
that was
Great
an
night.
amazing
Several
knockout.
rounds.
That was
Yeah,
huge.
yeah, it was great, man.
All
That's what
right,
we do. We
Coach.
have
I
fun with this thing,
appreciate you,
man.
man. Thank you.
Be blessed, family. Yes, sir.
Likewise.